Problematic Pub Podcast.
Problematic Pub Podcast.
Problematic Pub Podcast. The Lunatics won't get much.
Problematic Pub Podcast.
Problematic Pub Podcast. Problematic Pub Podcast. Get out of pub.
You think it's funny? Come here and smack you in the mouth.
I'm going to tell you about the main sponsors for this podcast. Who is it, boy?
Anyway up bingo.
Anyway, bingo. If you want to rave and misbehave, if you want to play bingo and get fucking filthy and just get on it, these are the people to do. Where's the events, Susandro?
All over the world.
I mean, they're mostly Wales and Benidorm, but if you want to check out what they're doing, you can find it on the link below. Check them out, guys. It's fucking good night.
Get a link on, boys.
Welcome to the Problematic Pub Podcast with myself, Sound Emmanuel.
And myself, Sound of
Who
Four.
are we going to release on the way?
We have the new band on the circuit and they are smashing it. It's Circus.
So welcome to the podcast, boys. We're going to give everyone a little bit of time, maybe 30 seconds to say a bit about yourself at the start. Christian, we know you, but go first. What's going on, mate?
I'm Christian. I am the singer. The last time I came on this podcast, my missus finished with me, my mother abandoned me, and my manager sacked me.
Yeah. So to be fair, mate, that's every guest we've had so far, so we're doing all right. We're making careers and ruining lives is what we're fucking doing. What about yourself, mate?
What's happening, everybody? I'm Ellis. I was a solo musician. Now I'm here. I quit smoking today, so I don't know why they've sat me next to him. I'm going to fucking suffer.
What about yourself?
I'm Mike. I play guitar and write all the good songs for the band.
That's fair enough.
I'm in another band as well, but I've been locked in with these guys now.
I can already tell you're the talented, quiet one, aren't you?
Christian's
the quiet one with all these nutters.
Christian's shouting off dressed like a fucking poodle. And he's doing fucking proper work.
What about yourself, mate?
Hello everyone, I'm Ben. Believe it or not, I'm a sensible one, but yeah, I'm also the drummer in the band, and yeah, here we are, aren't it?
You're a sensible one. You know, like you've gone to the hairdressers and asked for Salvador Dali. What's going on?
I know.
He starts every song with white power.
So when did you guys? When did this band get together? How did it happen?
An hour ago.
Obviously, after who happened to be obviously leaving Yakta, Alice has been a good friend of mine for years, and I posted online to get a drummer. This one came, and then I posted for a guitarist, and he came.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
So you sound like he's more cherished than the rest of the members.
We call him Mikey Shoes. He's got that.
Best shoes in the business, man.
Yeah,
shoes in the-
look,
let me see the
yeah,
shoes.
no, let's have a look.
Good shoes. Jesus
Simon
Christ.
could sleep in that.
Yeah. Only time I got them was when I got my gimp mask on at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Good
Not on a
shoes.
Sunday.
So have you done a gig yet, have you?
No.
Your first gig is booked for Avon Hills.
It is.
Yeah, and what dates is that for that?
So that's on the 17th of May. We did a Port Harbour theme, so we went to San Pablo, come to see you nutters, and then we going down to Avon Hills on the 17th of May. Please be there. It's our launch. We are really excited.
We've got a surprise for you boys. Bring in the audience.
So what music are you playing now?
It's mainly just Wonderwall over and over again.
With a little bit of Beastie Boys, isn't it?
I would say it's like punky, like heavy, Beastie Boysy.
Queens of the Stone Age.
Queens of the Stone Age. It's good.
It's got a bit good feel to it.
Is it original stuff you guys are writing?
Yeah.
All the way.
Yeah, so so after Avon Hills, then you go to London as well?
Yeah, we are going to London. We're
yeah.
going to go up with the London Music Showcase. We're going to look at like 3 dates in June and just attack it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, boys, you've got to attack it when it's going. Strike the irons hot.
Yeah. So have you guys, like, even though you're a new band, because I know this is how bands test out the friendship, have you guys been on a bender together yet?
I think that was the week after our first practice, wasn't it? I literally got all the boys together, come to mine, let's just have a rip.
And then our
Yeah.
first business meeting was a bender as well, because
Yeah.
John, and then we just got absolutely leathered.
And we
As you can tell, it wasn't really a business meeting.
Me and Sandro have never had a business meeting. Every time we try, we end up on the bender, isn't it? That's how this podcast is built, so you're going the right way, boys.
We met the other day for a meeting about just about if we're doing the future. We done 10 minutes of the podcast, then we done an hour and a half talking about ghosts.
What type of fucking ghosts you talking about?
Let's talk about ghosts and shit. What are we on about?
How do you get to ghosts?
We were just talking about because apparently this building is haunted. We've never seen it. We haven't heard anything. But we started talking about ghosts, and then like an hour's gone, and we're going to the pub. We were fucking.
You're knocking fucking up.
Yeah. Ironically, in the pub, a Victorian boy turned up, so I was fucking weird. What's this guy?
And there he is. A French boy from the past. So what part of France are you from?
I'm from Baddies.
Where are you from in Swansea?
I'm from Talbot, actually.
Are you?
Yeah, no, I'm proper scum, I am.
So I'm from Talbot. What part of Talbot are you from?
I'm from Pedicare Road, so just by
okay.
time back.
Cool.
And what do you do in the band?
I play bass, so I'm the bird.
I feel like
I hold everyone back.
you do look like a rock star, and you look like you play bass, but you look like you'd sell perfume on the side as well.
I make an amazing croissant.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, so wasn't the air then?
I tried to copy you, but it didn't go wrong.
What are you willing to socket to do? What you put it on? Is that a perm, man?
It is, by.
Fucking, why do you get off them for? It looks horrendous.
Just got to try the younger man.
I've never been this close to two men, and one of them should at least be African. It's weird. Strange.
What's your name again? Sorry,
Mike.
Right. So where are you from, Mike?
Morriston.
He's a Morrison boy.
Oh, shoes it is. It's not Mike, it's shoes.
Shoes.
He's not Morrison.
Yeah, well, my mum lives in Morrison at the moment. Like,
Yeah.
So we're living at the
So you
moment.
still living there now?
Yeah.
What do you ever go for a beer in Morrison or?
No.
Oh God. It's not safe down there.
Fuck no, mate. There's a few rough pubs down Morrison back in the day. Like most of them are gone now. I think.
I used to work in the Weatherspoons down there. It was not.
Yeah.
Oh, DVD.
You were, mate. Yeah.
It's like
everything rolls around food review.
Nice.
You could have the most mental story in the world. People would be like, "Oh, Jesus Christ! I went to this festival. I've been buggered by 9 men." You're like, happened to me actually. What it was? I was having food. I have food.
I absolutely. The whole gonna go bum.
Have this hot dog you can.
It's the kebab shop on the corner that does it for me. As like the light goes down, it gets dark. It's just one of those places you don't want to go near, innit?
It's one of these typical ones that claims to have the best kebab in the world.
Yeah.
Every kebab you see there, best kebab. It's like, well, what are you fucking? You can't have the best kebab.
I want to know, like, these places that get named, right?
Yeah.
Do they like? It's all of these like Turkish places get named. Do they bring in the special advisor? And he comes in and says, "What should we name this?"
The best.
Where are you from? He goes, Istanbul kebab.
Yeah, but
So my shop's opening. So where are we? On land. Kebab land. yeah. So how good do you think your kebabs are? They're the best. The best kebab.
When the Chico land go, what are you selling? You've got chicken, right? Definitely not pigeon. That's what.
And when I'm feeling down, I just walk in there and they call me boss.
He walks in a suit. My boss.
Yeah.
We're not going to fucking do it, are we? So.
I won't go in those places. I'm scared of responsibility. You scared me, guys. I don't want to be any cunt's boss me. Jesus Christ.
So this kebab's got Morrison. It's very eerie in the night.
Oh, yeah.
And what time? Is that one of the close like 5 a.m? They mad, aren't they?
Yeah, they're open like all hours. You know the one I'm on about.
I've never seen shut.
Yeah.
He just done shut.
It's just by that church in the middle of the road.
They've got 3 elephants' foot. There's beef, chicken, and mystery. And you've no idea what the mystery is. It could be human. You don't fucking know. Do you know what I mean? Like
Horse. Horse from Cliff.
Yeah. All I'm saying is a lot of missing children in Morrison, and I'm like, I don't know. He's going on that road already.
He's dark already. For fuck's sake.
Oh, gee. I'll have a small Maddie with kebab, please. I've gone too far there, Jack. I realised I've gone too far. I should have stopped when I was ahead. Jesus Christ.
The Madeleine McCandle. Oh, disappears for 3 years.
The Mug Special.
You sick.
Anyway, guys, it's a wholesome podcast.
Started off strong. I thought we were onto something there.
So how did you? So you guys been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
How do you guys meet?
From music, basically, you know.
Yeah.
So music and then he had to we came really close, and then he had to put up with me and stuff like that. So
Yeah, that's what
he's hard. He can't come to rehab, see me and all that. You know what I mean? He's a good boy.
Yeah. Most friendships are just one person looking after the other, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
Amen to that, Simon.
So you were a solo artist before.
Well, yeah, I was also in a band called Dead Noise, but nobody's fucking heard of that. So I love you, Caleb.
He's got a solo act though going. And it's
Oh, yeah, it's
stuff.
good.
I've
He's
got
doing
it
really well.
It is some good stuff.
Oh, is it your own stuff as well?
Yeah, cool.
I mean, Dead Noise, it's because you bullied our old drummer, man. We had to pack it in.
The beaver. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
We fucking ate
That fucking excuse for a fucking man.
I don't know about this. What happened to you?
You do know the beaver.
Oh, you do.
The beaver from where?
The beaver.
Shit.
That fucking the abortion that lived.
Hobbit.
Yeah, I know that
The
guy.
abortion that
Jesus
lived.
I took a time. He
Christ,
loves
man.
him. Like,
Oh, no, that's best. I got good on
Biggest
him.
fucking liar in my life.
Fucking hell, how did that come up?
Wasn't he the sound guy that deliberately turned down the sound in the whole building because his missus was working? She was complaining it was
Oh,
too
he's not a
loud.
fucking sound.
I think it's that one.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
I'm not going to give me air time, so.
Yeah, fucking.
Anyway, I'm glad the band finished.
Yeah, that's right.
Me too. Better things are happening, so.
We're on the up, boy.
Yeah, on the up.
So what about yourself, mate? What were you doing before the band?
I was in another band.
You were in another band. What were they
The other
called?
one, they're Stone Deaf.
He doesn't give a fuck, does he?
He actually gets paid. I get paid.
Play music, man.
Thank you.
You better start paying him, man,
I
right?
know.
Chris is like, I'm not getting paid.
I don't know. 15 years later, all I get is, I seen you on that podcast. Fucking hell, like. Yeah. Oh, he's not a good singer. Oh, I seen you on that podcast. It's lovely, it is. Fucking hell.
I had that the other day. Well, a woman come up to me. She's like, "I seen you on the podcast." I'm like, "It's me, Nan. You silly cunt." Fucking dementia's kicking in, boys. I tell you that.
I was in what's it called now? The bar in Swansea. The
Narrow it down.
what's the music bar in Swansea now?
The music bar, bunkhouse.
Bunkhouse.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy, it was in Pastella playing. I walked in, this guy's got fucking looking at me.
Oh, no.
I was like, walking in, and he's like, "Oi!" I was like, all right? Where's that little ginger cunt then? I said, we're not married, he's in a gig, I think. I haven't seen him. He's looking at his big fucking head like, yeah.
So what happened? The band that you were in, who are in, are they still going?
Still going.
What are they
yeah.
called?
So you basically
Stone
doubling
Deaf.
up, doing a bit of
doubling
both, like.
Oh,
Yeah.
class. You're fucking busy, man, then.
Yeah. Well,
He's fucking landed about it, isn't he?
Yeah. I told him, I said he's super autistic. I bet that. He don't speak like you did.
Oh, class.
And what about you, mate? What were you doing before the band?
So I've been in a few bands, like just dotting around, like never really made anything of anything. But before I joined these boys, I was a hip hop artist. I did a lot of solo stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
What, raps?
yeah. So
Go on, then.
no, absolutely.
Give us one.
That's the classic we got. I'm a comedian. Do joke, eh?
Yeah.
No.
No, so you all over the place, or?
No, believe it or not, I only had one show, so I only
Did
played
you?
one gig, and I sort of just left it for the bedroom and just recording, just one of those things. You know what I mean? So, and I sort
Sounds
of
like my OnlyFans, mate.
literally.
Imagine this.
What in the bedroom? When you're shagging him, it says, "Your tits are fine. They are mine."
Well, his OnlyFans, he's greedy. He's got two bands. He'd have two in one in a fucking threesome as well. Just two birds on the go at the same time.
One of the one of this thing.
Yeah, only one's paying him.
Most stunning woman walks in, no expression. She goes, "Nice tits."
Yeah. She just did like.
Yeah.
I was in a band like before these guys. So this was sort of before the hip hop stuff. I had like a really bad experience with the band.
Yeah.
like a really bad
Right,
experience. So like yeah. And for me, I sort of like give up on music for a long time. I was like, I can't.
Who's the band? Fucking Jimmy Savile guy. How bad is experience?
So a bad experience would be like, so me looking the way I do, I dress like quite uniquely in things when I'm out and about. Like, I just
White t-shirt,
look
blue
different. no, this is.
This guy's a fucking assassin.
I know. He just sits there like right there.
Right, this guy's a fucking sniper, mate.
No.
He's my worst nightmare in a comedy show, he is. I see him, we're right, he goes, you fat. There's no coming back from that. Yeah, so, sorry, what was it?
No. So I was in the band and like. This is like normal outfit for me, but like when I'm out and about, like I like my big fur jackets, I like purple jeans, like I'm quite like out there in the way I dress. And like, so what the band used to say to me, you can't play a gig, you can't play a show unless you dress a certain way. So they would go out and pick outfits for me.
Yeah.
And, like you need to wear.
It was
lame.
Yeah.
So
How bad were the outfits?
pretty fucking bad.
Right.
Oh, God, it was
Tell us the facts.
Was it this bad?
I'm afraid not. It wasn't.
So they used to say,
It wasn't that bad, don't worry.
Oh, cheeky fucker.
He looks like Brexit happened. He's desperate to get back in.
I do climbing the walls. Like, come on, boys. If in doubt, did I?
Whenever, don't put your foot, don't put your face in the curb, fuck's sake.
All right. Like Dylan.
Our next sponsor is Complete Composite Windows, Doors and Repairs. If you're a window done, a conservatory, or you fancy a new composite door, please contact them. They are amazing service. Have a look at their fantastic reviews, and they are Circus accredited company, and they've got over 10 years experience. How would you get a free quotation, Simon?
If you want a free quotation, you've just got to call them on 01639 316 780.
Or you go to Facebook, find all the amazing work, and look at the reviews. The reviews say everything. It's unbelievable. Thank you very much. Can you ask a question like normal?
Oh, we
I know. Can't even be normal. Can we?
We had someone come on for a serious interview once. That podcast didn't go out.
Jesus Christ. He messaged me like, I'm not happy with that. I was just taking a piss at me for an hour, and it's off enough.
Yeah. So what did he make you look like in that band?
So in that band, they were going for. They used to say, "Go to JD Sports, buy joggers, buy chinos, buy that sort of thing," and this is the vibe that you're going for.
Right. Yeah.
Do I look like I would wear chinos?
They were from
You know
Enough
what I
from Talbot, I think.
No. So
Dory, my band sacked me.
So yeah.
So they basically, they want you to dress a bit shabby, whereas the stuff you normally wear makes it look like you're presenting a crystal maze. Is that what you're
Bring up the bridge!
Basically.
Crystal Meth. It's called, in Swansea, it's called the Crystal Meth. They bring up the bridge, there's a smack and sleeping on it.
Instead of the money falling down, you can see the grams.
That's
gyros.
Or bring out the crystal minus the bridge.
She just thought you couldn't be fucking arse that shit, lads, there.
No, it was just.
Good no.
Were they a big band then, or you're
Not at all. Not at all.
That's the thing.
It's the audacity of them to tell you how to dress when you're not even a big band.
So the biggest thing for me is like I went
So the fuck's
downstairs.
that about?
I'm just sitting there and I
Say your first email to him, come dress like you sell onions.
Here's a baguette.
I wouldn't put that past sayers though.
I know. That was something I probably think about it. What can I make him wear?
Savage.
That's fucking shocking.
Yeah.
Right. So should we do a pint politics? I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
Let's go do the jingle.
Pint politics, yeah.
That's the jingle. It's the jingle. That's what we've got. Yeah, 4 years it took us to come up with that before the podcast. So explain the round, Sandro.
So pint politics, a drink you've drunk in the past, or you've drunk and it makes you ill off that you can't touch anymore because you feel sick. You've done something, or drink you've done something stupid on.
Yeah. So these memories, these drunken memories, the embarrassing one. Let's go round this way because we've had Christian do this before. We'll give him a chance to think of a second story. Do you want to start with that, mate?
Yeah, so this wasn't too long ago actually, and I got a thing for like cinnamon, like something hot and spicy. I like that sort of thing.
Yeah, baby.
Mr. Baguette, but no. What did I went to?
He calls that a cinnamon bun.
So I went to Cardiff, and I was with the missus at the time. We were going out on a drink or whatever, and I was already a bit worse for wear, a bad gut. I was fucking hungover.
Yeah.
We ended up in Fuel. And my missus said to me, "Oh, you know, you like, you know, spicy stuff." So I was getting a bit excited then, as you do. But then she says to me, "I'll get a couple of shots in." Brings them to the table, fireball. So I'm thinking, okay. I was like, all right, this sounds all right.
I've had an STD called that.
And I'm thinking, all right, I can handle that, whatever. And literally, I fucking picked up the shot, I necked it or whatever. Literally 2 seconds later, it comes straight back out of my nose. I started crying. And because I had a bad gut at the time, I think I shit myself.
Shifted yourself in field over a fireball.
It's bad, man. It's bad. I think, like,
Soiled, like.
I did a comedy show there once, right? And they thought, I'm doing comedy. I never been in before, like, because I'm not in, like, into that, like, rock and music. I turned up, I was like, what the fuck is this place? It's just mental place.
Yeah.
But this is quite cool. I like what the people in the bar who hang out there.
Yeah.
Even there's a bar bit in the room, isn't there? But they're all just like,
Yeah, and it's the perfect place to shit yourself, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, you shit yourself in Waitrose, you're going to stand up.
Yeah.
Shit yourself in food, and you're all right, boys. Jesus Christ.
You could be alright, like.
So I had a lot of answering to do then after that, because, like, you know that awkward moment where you realise, and then, like, I just had to look her in the eye and be like, right, babe, I'm really not well.
So I was a 10 to the same when someone's walking out of the place like a crab.
No, you're in that mode, though, like, you should, like, shit yourself forever. You're like, no chance I'm going home. You go to the toilet, you try to clean yourself up. You throw your boxers in the bin or something, and just stay out.
Yeah.
That's the worst. You should never do that, like.
Don't say, like, personal experiences from your life as if everyone's experienced that. That's just you.
Yeah, no, I don't know what Sandra's talking about there at all, boys. He's made that one up.
Why are you starting to walk around in pants and vest? He shit himself 4 times.
The charity shop next door goes, it's really weird. We keep getting loads of second-hand pants from Fuel. What's up? What's going on there?
So yeah, fireball, not for me. I would never do it again.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing,
memories.
That's why we always do it, because it's like that drink.
Yeah.
Like, for me, it's like Strongbow, and I can't. It's like some people, like, once you that spewed or been so ill off something, you can't ever again. You know.
Yeah. So I just associate fireball with, like, shit and fuel.
Yeah.
Like,
Same
no.
reason I can't eat in that Morrison kebab house, but he's done a callback. He's done a fucking callback.
That's what we do, Kenny.
What about you, mate? What's your drinking story?
Mine aren't too bad. Well, not bad.
I drank a glass of whiskey. I killed 4 people.
Literally.
No emotion.
That's shoes. That's shoes.
No, it's not that bad. But, when did we go bunkhouse?
I don't know.
That's your worst drinking.
I think that was just a night
No, so I was in the Hanbury with him.
Yeah.
Your missus.
Yeah.
I wake up and I'm in back practice with him. I don't know what's happening in between.
Jesus Christ, you've missed the whole...
Oh, me and
Pretty much.
Mrs.
So you basically started drinking, you've missed that whole thing, and you woke up in band practice pregnant.
Oh, you woke up like, how's that? One of Christian's rings up my ass.
I was just about to say, boys, jump.
Well, that's a very interesting
Jump,
story.
like, bring him back in. I get him, no, he'll play fucking
I think the problem is that me and the missus, when we have a swig, it's a proper swig.
Well, when you're slow as well. So when
I
you're
am.
going through 1 pint, I'm like,
Slow, you can't remember the night.
I remember everything.
I remember everything I
Did
did
you?
to her.
Everything.
I had a great time too.
Are you one of those? And you quite a quick drinker? So then, like,
Yeah, I drink
someone's
fast.
1 pint is maybe you're 2, and you're fucked
Yeah, when
before
we're
them. Like,
through it, nice.
yeah.
Some people like that. They're like, my brother was saying, like, he wasn't a massive, like, he didn't enjoy a pint, say.
Yeah.
So he'd only drink spirits, but he'd fucking down them, and then he'd act a fucking
Blackout,
goat
like-
then.
Well, that's the thing. When we were in bunkhouse a while ago,
But you
we were
said...
given loads and loads of free booze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got so far through the night, like, look, we're going to have to start charging you. This is really taking a toll.
Easy.
I said, fuck off. I stand in the
If
back.
we're about Christian, just pay him the fee. Don't say, right, can we give you drinks? Few drinks is the bar. So many venues have made that problem of giving Christian a free bar.
Christian's the kind of guy that ruins all-inclusive holidays by making it go bankrupt, isn't he? Can't possibly drink that much, I fucking can.
We'll see.
But you know, the original thing, though, wasn't it? And you guys remember, you said when you have a drink, you can't get pissed.
I was going to bring this
He
up.
can't get pissed, but he can't
get
get
pissed. He can't get... Allegedly.
Mikey Shoes, that job was strong, boy.
Enough chub to kill an elephant.
Yeah.
You know, right on, boy.
If I go on a night out, I'm genuinely expecting to spend about 200 quid on booze for me alone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you can get pissed. It just takes a while.
Oh, this
But
is...
do you get that thing
But
though
that's
where
like
like
no
it's-
eating for like 2 days
Yeah,
beforehand.
but
It's
do you
like,
get that thing though where like it takes you a while to get there, but then once you hit that fucking point, you're like,
He's
I'm
gone.
gone now. Like, so
He's
there's no
gone.
build up to it. Like.
the first thing that happened was I started joining new bands, and then
We really don't want him to sober up.
Yeah. Keep it
It is regret. He's like, oh no, I shot a big fat girl. Oh my god, I joined them clowns.
I got messages of Christian fucking can't wait for band practice.
As you can swing, you got to come on while I drink a day with me and he.
Oh mate,
I
I'd love it as well if that's what happened to every time, right? You drink loads, you join these bands. One night you go to fucking class, you wake up in the morning, you go, fucking hell, I've joined the Cheeky Girls. What the fuck? Like, Jesus Christ.
That's the only reason I take drugs.
The problem is though, he joined a band with the Perm, the Frenchman, and the American history.
Crystal Maze, like, come on.
What happened? Like?
We were missing a serial killer.
Yeah.
But you got a good look about you, all of you. Like, it's like, what did you say? It's like what's going on with you?
Yeah.
It's a good.
It's like these people shouldn't mix.
But it works. And that's the best stuff.
we look like we're in a band, just not the same band.
No, yeah.
We don't actually like each other. We have to get paid.
No, you look like you've gone on X Factor and Simon Cowell's gone, let's fuck this up. Let's put these four together.
This is individual.
Yeah.
Have you got a second song? I've got an idea.
Oh, we do
Third
get
idea
some
jobs.
looks. We do get some looks to me. What was the fucking
mainly
Weatherspoons like? Mainly me. Like,
But it's not going to be us.
I walked into the Weatherspoons earlier on, didn't I? And literally everyone was just like,
Yeah, to be fair, you've not got a Sky Dish in your ear.
literally.
A black family got up and walked out. I don't know why.
Got the fucking American flag on.
I walks in, the song goes, I am a real American.
Shut up.
Born in the USA.
What about yourself? What's your drinking story?
He's got some weird.
No, but I have a really mature respect. Has anyone got bottle opener while I fucking crack on with it?
There it is, yeah.
So my worst one's probably lockdown because everyone did their drinking in lockdown.
yeah,
I should assume.
Wine
And
from
fucking-
France.
and, fuck, man.
One night in Paris, one night in Paris. One night in Paris.
So fuck yeah, man. We're just having a house party. It's either my birthday or New Year's. I
You
can't
broke
remember.
COVID rules to start. Start all the illegal stuff.
It's the orange gin for me. I was just having it out the bottle.
Orange gin.
Yeah, we just get. I mean, it's nice. It's fruity. It's zesty. A bit like me, a bit like you. But
But it
you
goes
get
down
to the
too
bottom.
quick, too nice, isn't it?
You get to the bottom, and I had a nice attic skylight in that flat, and it went fucking nice afterwards. Mate. It was nice and fucking orange. Oh man, I painted that shit. It was fucking nice.
That's so funny. But wait, you spewed over it. It was
Oh
fucking
yeah, I had
orange.
the whole fucking bottle. And I just spewed out the
Jesus
attic
Christ. It's
on the
people
roof.
people from Belfast walking out the side go, he's got political!
That deposit was gone.
Spill out the attic, over the roof, onto the pavement. Some old woman had their first walk outside in 2 months. I go, if you're right, come outside. Go, I'm scared of COVID.
That's herd immunity, boys. I don't know what to tell you.
Fucking comes home and get a can of fucking, what's it called, 10 and soup. No, what's the orange can? Fucking
Carrot soup?
no, what's the
Fanta?
no?
What the-
Only reference.
You on about the beer?
Orange brews, eh?
Special
No,
brew.
Oh, yeah.
no.
I know.
Orange boom?
No, I fucked this up
White
now.
lightning.
This too worthy now. What's it called, the joke? I can't let it go. I can't let it go.
No, you can't let it go because comedy's all about time and you've taken about 5 minutes to do this fucking punchline, so we've got to leave it there.
It's not worth it, but I want to get it out.
What is it? An
I want to
orange
get it
drink?
out because people know I got a witty brain then.
Yeah.
It's the
Go
one
on.
of
Yeah.
the Iron Brew.
Iron brew.
Yeah.
Iron brew,
Well,
but
that was it.
alcoholic.
5 minutes for a punchline, didn't get a laugh. What the fuck?
You guys edit this, right?
Jack, I tell you.
You
Can't tell how.
Christian, what about you?
Oh,
mate?
you got multiple
I mean,
stories.
because last time you were on, I kind of felt like we just scratched the surface of your drinking stories.
Well, to be honest.
Oh, you talk about your arms fucked now. You come in the sling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened then?
He fell over. He fell.
Fuck it, that. One of the boys during a house party. But not a house party, like, you know, we listen to some vinyls and that. And one of the boys,
I knew a bit of old house parties, Chris.
mate, I'll get that job on you now. Don't wait there. Be quiet now, boy. No, so you're in a house party and we listen to vinyls. So the guy, because you know his own Chris, he's like, pray for me in the kitchen, and it gets a bit weird. I know. House party and somebody pray for me.
How fucking hard did you pray when you broke your own fucking arm?
The guy goes, "Gar, hey, mate, what's that? My nose is blocked. Pray for me, dear God, please unblock his nose immediately. So he can do more Chang.
Please help him, like. And I was like, oh, do you know what? He starts making grunty noises. Now, God, this is getting weird.
And he's the devil.
Yeah. But I was going through it. I was like, I'm really on, right?
Oh, what's a grunty noise?
Did you actually pray for it?
Yeah, I was going for it, right?
Well, and he was like, the demons just coming out.
And it was weird.
That was some good prayer, boys.
So I'm walking back into the fucking room now, right? And he rugby tackles me, and I put my arm down, and my elbow pops out. He kicks me in the head 4 times. I think that's a hell of a deal.
I didn't for 1 second think the story would end with you fighting a demon. That's fucking mental.
I told you, boys.
I was on the fucking deck. I couldn't do anything. My arm was literally snapped. Like,
Mr. Van Helsing over here, mate.
What's that?
So you started praying like, God, forgive me.
Yeah, he started being weird.
That's weird.
I quit smoking. Do you know the annoying thing is about it? Like, so I pop my elbow now. I go into hospital. I pop my elbow back in, and they give me some lovely morphine and all that, right? And I'm feeling lovely, like. And they turn around to me and apparently they tell me, oh, your appointment, you need to be back here, fracture clinic on Wednesday. Yeah. So I ring them back. I think, oh, letter, innit? What's going on? I can't straighten my arm. They go, we did tell you on Wednesday. What? After fucking 2 shots of morphine, a line of speed, and a fucking... How the fuck am I meant to remember that, like?
That's how the devil gets you, Christian. That's how he gets you. 1 minute prayer when you're praying. Fucking 4 hours later, you're on your opiates. That's how he gets you, mate.
Our next sponsor, they're based in Station Road, Port Talbot. They support grassroots of music, comedy, poetry nights. They do festivals. They're absolutely brilliant. Come down to Avonales, Port Talbot for a good night, and thank you very much.
What happened now? After you tackled you.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So did he go?
He started being weird, and then
Well, then he rugby tackled you.
yeah, weirdly, and then
But was he having a laugh or being?
No, he just got arrested. That's all I know, because my elbow was snapped. Like,
But you got arrested.
Wow.
Yeah.
The police turned up.
But then
Where is he?
I dropped the charges. He's my friend.
Yeah. Police turned up.
Love me, bro. When this goes like that,
I would like to say for the record, we all told him he's a fucking dumbass for not
I
pressing
love the idea.
okay, I don't care, boys. It happens.
I love the idea of the police turning up and they go, where is he? He's crawling on the fucking ceiling.
He's sticking in the fucking cupboard like...
He's the guy who was head on back and spewing on me.
His head was spinning around.
He's turning to a fucking owl in the front room.
It was fucking weird, but you know what? Weird shit happens.
Yeah, it is weird, but like, is he demented or something? Then? No.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, I didn't know what the fuck was going on
That's
because the
funny.
next day you texted me and I was like, "Where's Christian? Is he alright?"
I woke up to a call from you. I was like, I just wake up and he's like,
So I had to ring
What's
all
up
the
with
boys.
you?
Like, is Christian
Definitely
alright?
right.
Can I take us back a little bit? So Christian left the other band in certain circumstances.
He didn't leave, did he?
Yeah.
it's alright.
So basically, out the other band, let's like he's drinking too much and an idiot.
Yeah.
So tell the boys, I mean, he's drum a band. They said him drinking too much. I'm not. I'm up for it.
Yeah.
They have a text. Christian's been praying for a demented guy. In his kitchen, he's got a rugby tackle and his shoulders in bits. I don't know who he is.
But this But this is what I'm saying. I woke up at like 8 o'clock in the morning on the way to work, as you do. I walked to work and I looked at my fucking phone and Christian's mess. Oh, so I was with a guy, a friend last night or whatever. We were praying in the kitchen and it went tits up. I'm like, what the fuck?
I might be the other time
I said, hang on a
Maybe I should
minute.
pray for my fucking self.
That's such an open-ended message to say. What the fuck happened to
Yeah,
Jehovah?
but you know,
I don't fucking.
Here's what he said. He should be paying for himself.
Yeah. The overall thing, you know. Lord, like, help me, like.
So the worst thing is, I think I text back saying, what the fuck are you on about?
Yeah.
And I didn't get a response for about 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, you went to sleep. So I was panicking.
Strong.
Yeah, so I think I was panicking, as you do. I rang the boys, rang these two.
He's brutal, isn't he?
The whole band's been killed in a car crash. Okay.
He just don't give a fuck.
He's the driver, so I fucking up.
Yeah. So it's me ringing the boys. I was like, have you heard from Christian? And they don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm like, oh, he was praying in the kitchen, he was, and something happened.
Jesus. I know what's going to happen.
The Lord fucking said no.
In a week, I'm going to see him in a wheelchair. I'm like, what the fuck happened, Christian? I went to church. What the fuck?
Don't you dare pray for me anymore.
He does like a good prayer.
I'm not from him.
That is ideal on its own, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not a religious man, but I'm fucking definitely not now. Like,
You didn't have to say that.
No.
If you walked in a pub, I wouldn't thought, oh, the pasta's in.
Yeah, but realistically, would you think it if he walked in the pub? No, absolutely not.
Depends. Prayer it
Depends.
I'm not saying it doesn't work, but what I will say is me and Christian got baptised on the same day, and
We did.
look at us now.
We're going strong.
I think you do a second baptism, boys. I don't want to be.
We probably need to be dunked a few different times.
The
But
second baptism, they're going to let us back up.
fucking hold this down, like,
Drowned the demon.
this fucking pin in us, like.
Bring on the smelling salts. Give him cooking.
That's Jesus.
So when you two met in church, you knew?
Yeah, so me and Christian met in church, yeah.
Did you mention we met before that? In Monkey Bar.
In the gay bar?
No.
Yeah, because that's the reason why I thought I needed God in the first place, wasn't it? I'm not going to wash away these sins, boys.
Monkey Bar, they be back.
Monkey Bar, yeah.
And then
that's
church,
right, yeah. But I mean, that says it all. Like, I don't remember those previous meetings. So, like, when I met him in church, I mean, that was probably the first time we'd met sober, right?
Yeah. I don't know I was, but.
So do you still go to church now, then?
Yeah.
How often do you go?
Whenever they let them in.
That's why we
Oh, do you go with a class, man? What one do you go to?
Sanctuary. The Pastor Steve, it's like a rock church. So they play
I bet
like.
they won't let you fucking play, oh.
Yeah, they do actually. Yeah, they do.
You know?
Yeah, they do actually.
We went to meet him the other day, and like,
Yeah,
he's
we-
just such
Pasty's a legend.
Oh yeah, your
dude,
fucking pastor
like,
owns a
such
nerd
nice
shop,
dude.
which is
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it's fucking
weird.
comic book shop.
It's
And
just strange.
like, you
I've
fucking
known
go
him
in
since I
and
was
it's
young. Like, he's such a cool
So
dude.
what is
like.
it? It's like a... It's not a traditional like
It's
Christian.
like a new age thing, man. This is like a movement trying to bring younger people into religion
Yeah.
by making it fucking a bit like a party.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
He's
it's a
like
cool
the most
thing.
metalist looking
Yeah,
dude
he
like in
loves
the world.
metal.
like,
Oh,
He
he's
plays
not
metal.
dressed in like a short.
Yeah.
No, he accepted me when I walked in the store, so that's all right.
Except everyone,
You know,
innit?
I
Because
was
that's what the
like,
Lord
yeah.
does, isn't it? So
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Oh, that's cool.
They don't pray, they headbang.
Like that.
You know the bread that you get. They basically put that in fucking.
I went to one once. Right, this is fucking funny. I'm quite fat, right? But
Yeah.
can't see on camera.
What was it? Christian's Kitchen, was it?
Say something, then, cunt. One cigar.
He doesn't need to.
I went over to give me one cigar and I give her the bread.
Yeah.
And my mother, like, was a kid. My mother said, "You want to give the bread?" And I went, "More."
Lucky you didn't have the wine by it.
I wasn't shit.
Yeah, that's not fucking strong enough.
No, like I was saying to you the other day, if it was a bread with a sugar butter on it, I'd be all over it. Like,
Yeah,
Oh, that's good stuff,
so
innit? That's a heart attack in the tummy.
yeah,
That's
that's proper.
How are we on to bread and
Me, food.
Yeah,
every time.
Took you round.
It's you.
So what do you if you guys weren't involved in, if you didn't have music in your blood, man, what would you have done? What's your second fucking option for life, man?
So I was always into fighting. So
Yeah.
Oh, really?
nah,
I never said that. I saw you.
no, growing up for me, it was my father always used to say, like, you know, and my mother, to be fair, like, you have to defend yourself, and like,
Yeah.
it's really good because, like, growing up, I was always in the competitive scene. Then it was kickboxing, and then I went into jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
And then further on down life, I went into mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
You said your parents when you're younger to defend yourself, and who got 18, 19 thought, defend the borders.
No borders in your mind!
My mother be there. My mother be there with a flag.
He got sacked from his job in Amazon because he kept shouting, "Send them back!"
So I think like that would have been life for me if I didn't have music. Was just you know fighting all the time.
When did music start for you? What age?
So music started for me about 12 years old. I remember we were listening to Phil Collins in the car, and my mother looked at me and she was like, "Can you please learn to play the drums just so you can do this?" You know, cliche, And I was like, "All right, mum, yeah, I'll do it, whatever." And the following week, I had a drum kit, and that was that. Like, so.
I think anybody who plays drums who have done it quite good at it, they are very understanding parents.
Oh yeah.
Because there's no if you haven't got a good relationship with your parents are a bit fucking hard work.
Yeah.
Not on drum kit.
Oh yeah.
It's the worst thing to. But my mate had one and like his mother was like sound, but at the end her fucking head is gone. She's like, you have to have 1 hour a day you can play. Like he'd be playing like 11 o'clock at night.
I've got to say, my mother was the same. Like, she was super understanding. She always say, the boys go out in the garage band as you do. Don't say fucking nothing.
It's the one like that,
you know, I had to get rid of my drum kit in the end because I think my mother had walked into the garage and she was like, "Look, boy, I've had a fucking enough now. Just get rid of them."
You're playing drums and making music. I've heard nothing for an hour and there's all lines in the drum kit.
So my story was quite funny. Is like, I don't know if you guys remember like Guitar Hero.
I love that.
So, do you remember they brought out that drum kit? It was like that.
Yes.
Thing.
Yes.
So what I had done to like help my mum out is I got this like Guitar Hero like drums kit. I put it out and I put a cardboard box where the bass drum was. Put duct tape on it and a bit of foil. Yeah. And I would do the same for the snare drum. So I'd have all the boys over there and I'd be playing in this fucking Guitar Hero kit. And like, so...
That's genius.
It was one of those, like, so...
Guitar Heroes are them things that you have some people who play music and they like top level. And they like, I can play guitar with one and they're like... It's got no similarities in it. But the drums are more similar than the fucking guitar.
So like, I would use like pots, pans, like all these like little things just to set up in the garage just to get going. My mother used to lose her fucking head in the end because she's missing all the stuff.
And she can't think of something, she's coming,
Good on.
Told you I've gone on street.
And then all the boys come around in the garage scene and, just started playing music and went from there, really.
So his story's there if you like, when you're old, he started playing Van Halen.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in a mix of Clydach and St Thomas. So
makes sense.
So those are the kind of places where you need to learn to defend yourself.
So I think it was the whole story of learning to defend yourself. Like, I'm really glad I did that young. Because the world as it is now, like, is savage. Isn't it? It's like,
what comprehensive did you go to?
Morriston.
Oh, was it?
Morriston.
You were Morriston?
No. I was chucked in Catholic
school. Why are you acting snobby for?
Because I went to Bishop Order.
Morriston was savage, like it was, but it was one of those. I think I used to piss the PE teacher off so much because back then I was into skateboarding, doing my thing. But I think in the end he had a fucking tit full and locked me in a cupboard, like, so I stayed there for ages.
What was you teaching that? Locked him in the cupboard, like.
Chris, you had the same story. He come up the closet.
That's Poirot over here.
So I was never in the closet. I'm loud and proud.
So what about yourself? What have you done if you weren't into music?
Nothing.
The emotion on him. Can you give something? We're on the podcast.
What do you got in test scores? Or was it something?
That's a clip.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
I haven't got time for them, too busy.
No, not Jeffrey Dahmer. He'd make garments. It's Jeffrey Garman. I'll just fucking talk about it.
What about yourself, babe? What have you done?
Oh, man, I would have been a terrorist. I'm a fucking angry cunt.
I go home, guys. Fucking
I would have blown something up straight up, man.
We got what's the options in this camp? We've got the Free Wales Army still go, right? They're kind of underground, but
I guess
they're
that'd be
still
the
active.
Senate, wouldn't it? Fuck.
Yeah.
Watch out, Cardiff.
Go fund me for the train ticket.
It's not wrong. I do need that money, really.
What about you, Christian? What have you done, mate?
Oh, for fuck's sake. What have I done?
He'd work in the Glory Hall in Swansea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put it in, boy.
Yeah, just fucking.
Back in
If
the
I
studio.
did music, I don't fucking know, boys.
What jobs have you had them?
I'll give you the fucking list.
No, let's start. What's your first job?
Bar.
How long did that last?
I'm not surprised.
Sunnybank
I'm-
Club. I was actually working with my cousin Adrian, collecting glasses. So that was like £2-3 an hour.
And how long did that last?
I don't know. We were young in there, 40, 50.
Were you on a mine sweep as well when you were doing it?
Yeah. Of course
So and then after that, what was your name?
Bar, call centre.
What was call centre?
My old call centre.
What, the call centre? The
you-
I've done them all.
you
I
were-
had my own one as well.
You had a call centre?
I did, yeah.
Shut up.
No way. I actually didn't know that.
He's fucking half Indian.
He comes in Monday morning like a sunglass on. Right, if you go on the phone, just dial, get me a gram and somewhere. These are numbers.
6 lines.
I was going to say,
That was
what
my
were you selling?
incentive to my staff on a Monday. What do you want, boys?
Our next sponsor is Jenkins Plumbing. You got a little leak. Ooh, you got a little leak. You want your bathroom changed. You want your kitchen changed. You want a new boiler. Your boiler's broke, got problems. You want to sort it out. Jenkins Plumbing, baby. They're based in Baton, but they cover all of South Wales and the UK. They can come up really quick for call outs 24 hours a day. Anything like that can be done. And how would you find Jenkins Plumbing then, Simon?
Very easy, kind sir.
How
Very
do you find
easy.
it?
Just go to jenkinsplum.com for a free quotation, or just have a look what they're doing.
Yeah, well, look what they're doing. You want to get in a bit of plum, you go jenkinsplum.com. Thank you very much.
Why? What was you selling? What was it?
I'm not telling, no comment. I know.
It was insurance.
Yeah, it must have been like that.
I didn't know that.
Can we not talk about it, boys?
I think I know what this one is actually. I think I read about it.
So how many workers do you have, staff do you have?
We had like
Too fucking many.
we had a fair few. I
I can't
no comment, mate.
Because
No
you were in
comment.
charge of that country, that business. I bet you just never turned up for work on time, right?
Oh
You
no, I
always
did.
rushed out.
I was on it, but I like no comment, please. I don't fucking have
So
that.
you met Simon the call centre, do?
Was that?
I don't think we've ever worked in a call centre together, we?
Oh,
maybe we did with Jitsu for a bit.
Yeah, one. Done one to go.
What was the most in Swansea? You were going to feel call centre. How many have you worked in? What was the most mental one you worked in? Because I worked one for a bit, see, because when I finished in cars the first time, I couldn't, because I was doing comedy, I couldn't do weekends and stuff. So then they offered us a job, it was like 4 days, do 4 10-hour shifts on weekends off.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And I went there, I was like, this is
It's
fucking
wild. It's
mental.
wild.
I
It's
went
literally
there,
wild.
it's like fucking...
You have to have some backbone.
Oh, yeah.
The reason I fucked off was my problem was the guy was trying to like slow down drinking and stuff. The
Yeah,
drinking
yeah.
culture in
Yeah.
obviously
it's the same.
in car sales we used to go drink after. But it kind of stopped because in the morning I had to drive cars, so I couldn't do that. But in Cortina, no one drove. There's an area of Swansea, they all are.
The Prince's
And
House.
then you walk into like the pub, the Cross Keys now.
Yeah.
And then the old rival call centres.
Yeah.
And you go, let's work them cunts over there, left too much. And then you're like full of fucking... It was
It's
fucking...
fucking wild.
Every time I go out with you, you're like, oh, I fucking knows him from the He's like,
It happens. It happens.
It's a mad fucking
It's
place.
a bad place. It's like weird. Like I remember when I like did my knee, like, and my missus was, at the time was like, "Oh, no drinking now," because you used to go for a pint and
Yeah.
So we got whole gats around the princess house. Oh my god, if she did, well, I'm coming out with the crutches, fucking walk around the fucking corner, and I'm like, oh,
Savage.
no.
I've worked in a couple.
Brutality, man. But you know, respect to everyone who does work
Oh,
in
yeah.
this world to go.
It's the modern day sweatshops, isn't it?
Oh mate,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everyone's shagging everyone.
Oh, yeah,
in the call
yeah.
centre, mate.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're married in a call centre. You're shagging someone
I've
every
always
time.
got the guy who's like the team leader in charge of the floor.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah.
young girls like, how are we getting on with that and all that.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
walks around, he's like, oh, just carry on with your women.
I tell you what makes me laugh about these call centres are the guys who were in charge of the sales, right? And you assume that they know how to sell, but they
Yeah.
never fucking do.
That's tough.
This is how you do it, and then pick up the phone and go, she's gone. You're a fucking sales manager.
I've had a few of them once in life.
They never pick up the phone, do they? They never pick up the phone. That's the
No.
thing with the management.
We've got this one guy then, the guy. It's like there's one guy when I don't know, I can't remember his name now, and he's like, oh, this guy, he's on the top like table. There's the course in the guy.
Yeah, I know, I get it.
So go up around, listen to him again, and I walk out. I'm expecting someone like in a suit or something. It's a guy in like baggy shorts, guy like stained. Yeah. He had one eye, like, and he's like, I was like looking, like I was like, surely that's not a guy. And he goes, are you Sandra? I was going, yeah, come out here. Yeah. Hello, Mrs. Williams. I'm like, and all of a sudden, he's just mastermind. She's like, you want to have the pause then? No problem.
Yeah.
That's 12 today. And everyone's on one. I'm like, this guy's a nutter.
That's fucking.
And he earns like $2,000 a week. He was the only one.
Yeah, man.
And he had that too. Oh, you can earn $2,000 a week like him. He is the only one anywhere near that.
Who's
money.
got it, like?
Yeah.
Sometimes you got it, it's flair.
That guy was even dead behind his fake guy.
Because some of the call
I
centres.
think you'd
are
be
such a
good. Haven't
party.
seen you selling tickets. You'd probably be banging in a fucking call centre.
Even though you don't speak, like.
I reckon you would be good because you're quite like deadpan and calm.
Sat
It was
by it or a
there's a
fucking
guy,
stand.
there's a guy that used to work with me called I can't say his name actually, but he
what's
was
his name?
basically
Can't pronounce it, though.
The what?
No.
His name is
Well, no, I just can't. I can't say it. I can't say it just in case he's got clean and he's off the crack, right? So it wasn't crack. It was smack, right? He was taking heroin, right? And he would come into work smacked out.
I know who it
But
is.
Fuck me, what a good salesman. He'd be on the phone, right? Hello, Mr. Williams. Just fucking calm. Like, one time, right? He's gone under the desk because he can't fucking hear, right?
I know
and,
who it is.
we're like, how's that lead going? We look on the deck. He's fucking sleeping. On the other side, he's fucking wild.
You got one sale and go home and you get paid early.
Yeah.
And he's like under the desk now.
Yeah.
Kill him, like.
When you get sale like this?
I've had a few strange experiences with call centres, like, because that's how I met your cousin, wasn't it, in one of the call centres, and like,
Girl or boy?
Go call it.
Is this person as mental as him?
no,
Oh, no.
so like, I worked in a call centre. And I remember, right, I met this guy, and I had no idea because, like, you know, when you first meet someone, you don't know anything about them, you don't know where they're from, you know nothing.
They could tell you anything.
Exactly, nothing.
Yeah.
So anyway, I met this guy, and like we were chatting away, and I said to him, I was like, "Are you from, like, you know, around here? Like, where you from?" Like, he said, "Oh, I live down the road. I do." I said, "Oh yeah, where to?" He said, "Oh, I got a tent up in someone's garden. Am I live in a tent?" I was like.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ironically, they were selling windows.
Literally, like,
Improvement.
So I said to this guy, I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Oh, I don't have a house, I don't have stuff, I live in a tent." I was like, "Fucking hell, all right, yeah, fair enough, innit? Nice to meet you." And as the days got on, he was a bit of a practical joker, you know what I mean? But some people do it really weirdly, don't they? They're like strange about it. So anyway, one time,
A serial killer?
So
We're gonna go back to that in a bit, boy.
So I remember specifically, right, weirdest fucking thing ever. It's like I was on the phone to this older lady trying to do what I was trying to do. And I took my shoes off underneath the table, as you do, you know, take your shoes off, get comfy.
Yeah.
All of a sudden now, this bloke, he's sitting opposite me. He crawled underneath the fucking table.
Yeah.
And he'd had eggs on him, and he brought eggs to work, like normal eggs. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I was like, what the fuck? So anyway, right, my shoes are down now. And after the call had finished, I put my shoes back on. I thought, fucking hell, it's a bit wet and sticky. And my shoes
You're not clean out.
Yeah, whatever.
and he'd been putting eggs in my fucking shoe. Brand new pair of DMs at the time.
That's a bit of a weird one.
And I looked at him and I was like, "Oh, what's that about then?" And he said, "Oh, I thought it'd be really funny to put eggs in your shoes." He does
that every day. No, when he lives in a tent, he's spending his money on eggs or something.
Is that just a really horrible joke?
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't believe it.
Afterwards, or
All my life, that's a true story as well.
Like I said, I know for a fact, right, and this is fact, there's that if they all went back for drinks after work, go 1 in the morning, everything's shut.
Yeah.
And that guy was going, who wants to come back to the tent? And you were there. You were going back for a session. I would have gone like, no light. On a can of bowling outside, boys.
Should I get a torch on at a time? Just one candle, like, I would have. I'm guilty.
100%.
I would have.
If they've lost their house, it must be for fucking good.
Things get a bit kinky. Have you got any sex toys? I've got an egg.
What is it? Fucking 5 chickens in there.
But me being me, then I see the funny side of that. Then, so I'm thinking to myself, I spoke to a couple of boys back then. I was like, we got to go on a fucking night out with this bloke. Like, go on a night out with him. Like, we fucking go.
This guy's insane.
We've got a full breakfast in his shoes.
So,
Just got in, like.
But he went out with a couple of boys I know then who like to play practical jokes back, innit?
Yeah.
But the guys that I knew back then sort of step it up or whatever. So we went a night out. Everyone's hammered now, and I'm chilling with this guy. I'm like, oh, you put eggs in my shoe or whatever. He's like, yeah, lovely. And we're all, swigging away. I think the boys had ended up taking a photo. He took like a selfie of himself, and he ended up on Grindr. He ended up on this. And I was like,
Please add me.
That's so good.
But the next day, then he was loving life. He was like, I have never had so much attention. This is fucking great.
That's weird.
The thing is, though, you got the same mindset, and you're the same me, and I think no Christian's the same. Right? As him, this guy's insane.
Yeah, absolutely.
Guy tells he's living in front in a tent. He's crazy. He puts eggs in my shoes, acting all weird. More people go like, this guy's a fucking weirdo.
Oh yeah, not me. Yeah.
Like we like. Then people, I'm like, what are you up to? Do you want to your pint? It's a bad trait of mine that no nuts people.
Oh, yeah,
I went around
You gotta know why.
Yeah. Crazy people, they always hang around with us.
That's why we're in a band with him.
I was in a pub once in fucking. It's genuinely true. I was in a pub in Norway once, right? And the owner of the fucking pub walked in with his mate and this girl, right? And she's fucking off her face. And I was like, Troy, what's going on here? He goes, don't worry about it. He goes, it's Andre's cousin. We've checked her out at the mental institute and give her heroin. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Unbelievable, mate. Fucking hell.
The more nuts as someone is, then you're intrigued. You've got to have a pipe with them.
There's no questions you need answered.
My dating history is terrible, boys. My cousin once said to me, we could be in a nightclub and it could be, he said, I could introduce you to a Swedish supermodel who's a millionaire and you'd be looking over her shoulder at the girl self-harming in the corner. He's fucking spot on. He is spot on.
Do you ever like other people like after shows, you've all been in bands and stuff? It seems comedy like it's like there's always that crazy person.
Oh yeah. Always.
And when they're like, you have a laugh, I'm like, alright, this guy's a bit nuts now. And then but then they won't leave you alone.
Oh yeah.
Nice to meet you, mate. I'm going. Thanks. I'm going for a beer over there now. Go over there.
Show me CCTV of him stabbing somebody. That was like, why the fuck do I want to see you stab somebody? Fuck off, bro. I don't want to fucking know how we get CCTV, man. Like, fucking. I just want to have my pipe and fuck off.
What an open conversation, guy. Have you ever seen any stabbing before?
No, but that's what it was, bro. He literally just came out and was like, have you seen somebody get stabbed? I was like, no, I fucking haven't. And he was like, well, here you fucking go. It's like,
And he's not in jail now, or
he's in the fucking podcast. Sorry, Jordan. Love you.
And a guy came up to me after a gig once, most awkward thing ever. He came into the green room, right, and it was me and another comedian there, and he just said, big fucking baddies guy, and he goes, boys, I just want to thank you. He goes, I've had a great time tonight. He goes, because I buried my son earlier. I started crying, right, and I'm standing there, and this guy's like, and the other comedians with me just taps him back. He goes, there. I didn't know where the fucking look.
Like. That French woman followed me in the green room.
Oh, she was wild. She was.
So I met her yourself. All of a sudden, she pops in. She's like, "You all funny."
Yeah. Oh, she came from the door.
So then I sat down and then like, "Oh, thank you." She pulled a chair up.
Yeah.
She's like, "You're funny."
Yeah.
And we're like, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah.
And then she quiet. She go, "Are you funny?" She said, "Eddie's funny. Surely she's gonna leave." I like funny.
Yeah.
No, when she just fuck off. She was there for hours, wasn't she?
Maybe we couldn't get rid of it. And she didn't just sit with us. She put a chair directly in front of you, just staring you in the eyes. And she
Literally, it was like,
it was fucking
so
strange.
that's what sucky, funny.
A couple of months after he voted Brexit.
Oh, gets the baguette out. Like,
Yeah, that was fucking funny. What was the practical joke? When we were talking about practical jokes, you said, I noticed you guys, you said someone who plays weird practical jokes, and you looked at this guy. Was there anything that sprang into your mind?
Not for me. I haven't got anything on that practical joke, like, but.
Breaking your arm.
Why don't you speak?
I've said plenty, and every time you've ended up crying.
Do you know the biggest practical joke I ever planned on someone, and I pulled out of it because I thought it was too far, right? Basically, I was on a fucking sunbed, and he pinched my clothes and run to my mum's house, right?
Yeah.
So I had to run through Morrison naked. Him and my mum were in the window pissing themselves. I thought, I'm going to have a fucking back, right? So what I planned on doing, I was going to hire an actor, right? A young girl, because I know he loves the women, and I was going to get her to come up to me in a club, flirt with him, maybe have a kiss and stuff, and I was going to say to him after, mate, don't fuck with her. It's like fucking local mafia's girlfriend. And then I was going to leave it for about 4 weeks, and I was going to hire a white van, right? And I was going to meet up with him and fucking say we're meeting here, jump out of the van with ski mask and fucking put him in. And I thought about it, I thought, no, he's going to have a heart attack.
I was going to say, are you feeling alright?
The best, we said, well, the best practical joke you can do to anybody, he was evil as fuck, but like, is the one.
I've done a couple.
So like guy, you know someone's trait. So for argument's sake, so like I know now every Monday, every Sunday when you're off work, 1 o'clock you go to shopping at Tesco's, yeah? What I do, I'll get your photos, I'll have a look for like a 12-year-old girl online. Start chatting to her, put a photo of you, blah, blah, blah. Say, okay, I'll meet you at 12 o'clock at Tesco's next week. They turn up like, right, we can't, Peter Van there's then big fucking, oi, it's you can't even turn up. And they're like, no, it's not me, is that you? Yeah, but it's not me. And then it all unravels.
Why are you here at 12 o'clock?
I'm going shopping. That's what they all say.
I think one of the worst practical jokes I think I've done is
so evil.
It was quite savage, to be fair. So like back in the day, like I was a little bit young or whatever, my father, my uncle, everybody, all the boys, so like a swig, innit? Go out for a pint and they come back at stupid o'clock. So anyway, I'd be there sitting on my Xbox, loving life. My old man, my uncle would walk into the living room, absolutely hammered. My uncle passes out on the sofa.
Yeah.
So I said to my old man at the time, I was like, oh, can I do something now? It'd be quite funny. Can I do something to him?
Yeah.
But at the time, he was painting my fucking bedroom in gloss. Now, like proper paint. And I had this little brush, right? And I put it in the gloss, I dabbed it on my uncle's face.
What do you do? Paint him brown and tell him to go?
No,
Get out of my house! Get out of my house! Love it!
the worst thing is, right, the paint was fucking black gloss. Black gloss now. And my old man takes his tiny little brush off me. He says, if you're going to do it fucking properly now. And he hands me a roller.
That's hard to get off.
So anyway, I'm fucking got this roller now in the gloss. I'm proper painting him now, and he comes out now, and all you can see is his fucking eyes, right? But he was sleeping at the time. He couldn't even open his fucking eyes. So he's peeling his fucking eyes down. But at the time,
you see those David Attenborough documentaries about the seals that got stuck in oil spills.
But like, my old man's dogs at the time, it's going to sound cliche, but like anything with sort of like colour, the dogs would get a little bit aggressive, like at the time.
It's all come around, circle.
I don't say fuck all. I don't say it for I fucking not say it
so
on
my
it.
uncle fucking peeling his eyes open now. My old man's got a Rottweiler on the other side of the room, and they're fucking looking at him, and he's snarling. I'm like, oh no, innit? So anyway, my uncle walks up the stairs. I'm sleeping about 4 o'clock in the morning. He's there with his hands on his hip. What have you done to me, boy? Like, proper job. Like,
That's fucking funny. What time we done, Jack? Hour. There we are, lovely. It's fucking good episode,
a plug for your gig again.
Yeah, plug it in, boys, because what we'll do, we'll try and put this episode out before the gig, but if not, we'll record this and we'll put a clip out for you boys.
Get as many clips out as you want. Like.
So what's the date?
Saturday, 17th of May, fucking Averdales. You better fucking be there, or we're going to come find you, and Michael is going to kill your family.
So where do you get tickets from?
we're gonna send a link.
He wasn't ready for that, was he?
There will be a link down below.
Yeah, we'll chuck a link on here.
Yeah, please, boy. This is our first
Come
launch.
see the boys, man.
Come and see us, and it's been brilliant. Thank you for having us.
Even not listening to music for comedy value, it's worth it.
Yeah, it's well worth it.
Cheers for coming on, boys. It was Circus.
Yeah.
Don't forget to find us. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Podbean, Apple Pods, Instagram, and TikTok. Like and subscribe and all that shit.
Yes, nice one.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you very much, guys.
Good work.
Dying for it.
That was actually quite funny.
No, I fucking need a piss as well.
That was actually really funny.
Cheers, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no
Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Tag Eddie like.
Thank you for the support so far you've given us. It's been absolutely amazing across all platforms. And we've got an extra thing we're doing. It's called Patreon.
Yeah.
What Patreon is basically a platform. You can sign up quickly. You can cancel quickly if you want to cancel it. It's fine. It's from £3 a month, and it helps us do more content like this. Pays the studio. Also goes on the road doing like on the street interviews, extra stuff. For the extra support, what do you get, Simon?
So basically, you get access to an episode which would be banned from YouTube because it's all the stuff that we're not allowed to talk about on YouTube.
Yeah.
You get first options on tickets for the live shows, and is there a T-shirt included?
Yeah, on the higher tier, yeah. Extra bits. There's a lower tier, higher tier. For £3 a month, you can help us. It's less than a pint of beer. If you can really help us, be amazing. And we're enjoying ourselves. We're building the kind of fan base up, and we're enjoying it. So if you can help us, patreon.com, Problematic Podcast, app or online. Thank you very much.
Close your eyes, let's escape into the sky above. So free, nothing but the rhythm of our love. We soar beyond the stars, beyond the light. Together forever, we'll ignite the night.